Expert positioning and the power of a name. What changes when you become the Stephen King of your industry? Welcome to another episode of From Amateur to Expert Daily. If you haven't already done so, please hit subscribe so that you don't miss your daily tools, tips and tricks for becoming a top expert and prospering in your life. I'm professional speaker and author Douglas Kruger. In 1979, from a small town in Maine, not far from the border with Canada, Stephen King unleashed a disturbing dystopian tale. Titled The Long Walk, it was vintage horror, the sort of absorbing nightmare that gains a life and a foothold of its own, slithering through readers' night dreams for weeks after they've returned the paperback, tentatively, to rest upon the shelf. Yet King published it under the pseudonym Richard Bachman. As such, it virtually tanked, selling a measly 20,000 copies, low by US standards, unthinkable for an icon of his ilk. But a strange thing happened to Bachman. King fans eventually discerned the true identity behind the front, outing him to the world. On that day, Bachman died of cancer of the pseudonym, as the writer recounts it. The book was then re-released in the name of Stephen King, and in half the time, it sold over 200,000 copies. It was the same man, the same book, the same market. Yet it achieved 10 times the sales, and it made 10 times the money. Clearly, there is equity in being the leading name in your industry. What would change in your world if your career were scaled up tenfold?